In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up and administer an ExamView test. And first, I'm going to walk you through the steps for connecting to the server and adding your class, adding the assessment, and adding the clickers. And then there's a video for showing you how to introduce the clickers to your students. Go to Go and then connect to server and type in gscx.rfsd.k12.co.us. Type in your first class username and password. I'm not going to tell you my password, but hit connect. And then you go to ExamView District Testing and click OK. And here you see classes, printed tests, and text files. We're going to choose classes to first navigate to your classes. In this case, we're going to go to GSES, and I'm going to choose Beth Dwyer as my example. I double click on that icon, and it opens ExamView. Here I can see all my students in my class. If I want to add the assessment, I click on this icon, and then I enter some information to identify my class. In this case, Dwyer. I'm going to call it third math. And then I'm going to select the top two options down below. One and two. Clicking next. Now I'm on a screen where I'm going to navigate to my tests. I click on this lower icon, and it brings up the Finder window again, and I click on the GSCX in the left-hand column to navigate to my tests. Clicking on the server, ExamView testing. Again, I see the same folders, but this time I'm going to choose tests instead of classes. There you can see all the tests. I'm going to click choose to bring up all of them. And then I'm going to preview the first test that's at the top, and I see that's not the test that I want. I'm going to select a different test to find the one that I really want. There you can see all of them. I'm going to choose fourth, reading, or third math, I guess I'm choosing. And I'm going to preview it, and there it is. That's the one I want. So I'm going to choose next. In the password, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's more for computerized testing, but just for illustration's sake. Use for all students, and click next. This screen is just the way I want it to be, so I'm going to choose, just move on to next here. The next screen, I'm going to choose the top two options in each step. And then choose next. This is a summary page showing me what I chose in all of these different screens. You can read those if you like to check them, and then click finish. And then your assignment shows up with your class. It's all highlighted there in yellow. I'm going to show you how you can click on the first student and see their name and their student ID and the pad number, the clicker number that's assigned to them. And you can click next and scroll through to see the pad ID that's associated with all of your students. And this is a place where you could change the pad ID, give them a different clicker if one is not working, or change other things about them. And that's a great way to hand out your clickers as well, if you like to do that, and I'll show you that later in another video. I'm going to highlight the assignment. This is in order to bring up the icon so that I can activate the clickers. Pointing up above, you can see get results. And in this case, I didn't plug in the dongle, so you can see that it didn't connect. And so none detected is what it says there. So I'm going to cancel that. Then I'm going to plug in the dongle, the radio device, and then click it again. And you can see that this time it does connect with the clickers. So that's good news. It shows radio frequency. And I'm going to click OK. This says that the test is not continuous, that some of the numbers are out of order, or there's two different sets, and that's okay. Here I can see my class, the pad IDs, and the fact that it connected with the clickers. And now it's ready. When I click Start is when I'm starting the tests. And when I click Start, for long the screen turns white, and now your clickers are activated in an